Hi, this is Paul Rogers, and you're listening to You Heard It on the X, baby, you heard it on the X.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to Heard It on the X, the East Coast premier music talk show. Listen to a little Amy Winehouse there, and, of course, Paul Rogers.
The late Amy Winehouse.
I want to remind everybody that the Heard It on the X show is sponsored by Mackey, Ampeg, Regal Tip, Ernie Ball, and, of course, the Music Exchange and richesmusicexchange.com. Right now, we're joined by Jason and Earl. How you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
Good.
And Jason and Earl are from On the Water Productions.
Yep.
That's it.
And you guys are putting on a humongous event.
Humongous is the perfect word for it.
The idea, this whole idea, and like I say, if you're from this area, people have been saying forever, do something on the waterfront, do something on the waterfront.
Absolutely. They've been asking for it, and nobody's done it. So we said, let's make it happen.
And we combined it with something everybody knew where the pier used to be in Shooters, and we thought, we took a look at that property and thought it'd be the perfect spot.
Let me ask you a question, and I don't mean to veer off too much, but one of the problems that we've always been told in this area is politically it's hard to get things done in that area. Was it hard for you guys to line up that?
It wasn't, because we've been jointly working with the NFTA, who have
Okay.
been over backwards to accommodate us and sharing the vision of this being a great potential back on the water, just like the pier used to be. There is no political stuff involved because it's owned by the NFTA at this point.
Right, so the NFTA, which, you know, at certain times they've got a lot of bad press too, they've been actually very helpful.
Absolutely. They've been
Fantastic to work with.
fantastic. They have saved the day.
Yeah.
They're really great.
Now, tell us about the event. And the event's going to be taking place July 28th through the 31st, and it's bands, beer, and burgers.
Absolutely. Not only that, we're bringing in a full carnival right on the waterfront, just like Coney Island in Buffalo. Every single ride that comes in, you're looking out over the great waterfront. It's just a fantastic view. Family fun, that's what it's all about. Affordable family entertainment.
We put docks back in where like the pier used to have so people can bring their boats. It's going to be great, man.
You guys were just telling us about this when we were on break, that you guys are actually installing docks, and you can reserve dock space, right?
You can, absolutely.
How does one reserve dock space if they want to get
Well,
some?
they can call our toll-free number, 866-806-3917. That way they can be, guaranteed a spot when they come in, because I think we're going to get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It seems like the buzz on the street on this is really astronomical so far. I mean,
It's been a great feedback. Everybody's been itching to get back down there again. It's just the perfect scenario. The timing's right. Furman Boulevard is done. There's
Yeah,
an
it's beautiful
exit
down
right
there.
off the
Yep.
Skyway for the Outer Harbor, which drops you right smack into the entrance to the event. It's just perfect.
We've got a billboard up at Delaware and Chippewa, and my wife and I went downtown last week, Saturday, during the afternoon. Everybody knew about it. They were all asking questions. They all wanted flyers and the phone number to call. It's been great.
even on Facebook, I mean, it's all people are talking about it. And I see they're posting. Everyone's posting the links all over the place. So, and some of the bands that you have, of course, the legendary Fair Trade Band will be there.
Yes,
and we're Fair Trade fans.
Our good friends from Fair Trade will be there.
And they're playing Sunday at 3:30. I think that's what David told me, right?
Yes, 3:30 to 5.
Thanks for being my sidekick and having everything for me there.
I can't tie your shoes, feed you.
But you guys have Beetle Magic. You have the Dave Matthews Tribute Band, which is the only touring Dave Matthews tribute band in the
correct.
country.
Yep, that's right.
Very well known.
In the universe. Ozone Rangers, Strictly Hip. Jeremy is awesome. We seen Jeremy yesterday. We talked about it at the end of the show. Jeremy's awesome. I mean, and Strictly Hip just brings people like crazy. Atomic Punks is a really highly touted Van Halen tribute band. I think they're from Los Angeles.
They are from
Yeah,
Los
that's
Angeles.
right.
They're coming all the way here to play for the people of Buffalo.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
And, I mean, the Glimmer Twins from New Jersey are coming. They're a Stones tribute band.
Mo Porter doing the Doors tribute that they just did. I think they did it at the Trelf over the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Beetle Magic. Did you say that already?
I said Beetle Magic.
Did you? Yeah, there's Beetle Magic. And then our good friend Mike Salerno and the River Rocks.
Yeah, I mean, that 80s hair band, Rob's been on with us.
Yeah.
And, of course, the show kicked off with Mark from Hit and Run.
Hit and Run.
A couple years ago.
Free Henry has been a guest on the show.
Oh, so Free Henry's going to be there, too?
Yeah.
This is going to be absolutely fantastic. And the times on it, it's going to start Thursday.
Right.
Starting time is 11...
4 on Thursday.
4
o'clock,
o'clock?
yep.
Yeah, 11
Thursday
kinda
and
late,
Friday.
wouldn't it?
See, I had that for you. I had the start time on Thursday.
It'd be perfect for me if it started at 11.
So just start
So,
drinking at 11.
what is the future dream of this? Is this going to be an annual event? I mean, and you guys
Absolutely.
obviously are music fans, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just big, giant... And Ray Hangen, who's like a Buffalo legend, was involved in getting all these bands, right? He's like your music director, right?
He's our music guy.
He's a huge part of this. He handles getting all the bands taken care of, the stage production, load in, load out. This guy knows his stuff when it comes to music and drumming in general.
Oh yeah, music in general. I mean, what a nice person he is. He's a brilliant
Fantastic.
musician.
We're
and a
happy to
beautiful
have him
person.
part of the team.
Yeah, when we came in and said we wanted to do something with tribute bands, these were Ray's ideas, and he put it together, and
He did
I
it.
think it's going to be a great
he
show.
pulled it off, and this great quality entertainment all the way through.
So you're looking at an annual event. You're looking at multiple annual events. You're looking at what do you?
Correct. Multiple annual events, and people can always check out those updates on our Facebook page. We had a Tribute to the Troops event back in June, and didn't get a lot of publicity out of it, which is a shame because it was a public thank you to the military and first responder personnel. So we've decided to carry that tradition over to the Outer Harbor Fest. Any military personnel or first responders get into this event for free as a thank you for everything they do to us.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
bring
police.
your military ID or your badge and say, hey, I'm one of the troops, and I'm here to enjoy the festivities.
Yep, police, fire, EMS are in free.
One of the things we didn't mention is there's fireworks too.
Fireworks and
You know how much I love bright lights.
I like this right here because it shows me fireworks, it shows me music and burgers.
Yeah,
If this one had a big
this
deer.
is the best poster ever.
Yeah.
There's just things exploding, burgers, a ride, and music. That's all. You didn't even need to write anything else. You just show me that, and I'll come.
I don't want to put you guys on the spot at all, but I have to do this because, and I don't know if you know this, Joshua is the biggest Dave Matthews fan in the world. Have you ever heard of the Dave Matthews tribute?
I have. I've actually never been able to catch them though.
So you're excited as a Dave Matthews
Yeah,
fan.
I'm definitely going Thursday. I'm actually dragging my girlfriend Nicole. Well, not dragging her. She's very excited.
Just
to come.
drag her.
Yeah, I'll drag her anyways. But we're gonna check out Thursday and probably Saturday as well.
Especially with, Dave doing a very limited
Yeah,
time
Dave
schedule.
Matthews is only doing the caravan shows, which the closest one to here is New York City.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's going to be really, really cool. I definitely want to catch them because I've always wanted to and I miss it.
How many people are you expecting? Do you have any idea, or just hoping for the best and we're going to throw this out there and see what
We
happens?
picked a piece of land that could accommodate more than what the Eden Corn Fest does, and they
Right.
do just over 200,000 people. We would be happy if 100,000 people came out of this thing over the 4 days.
Right.
We can certainly accommodate it. Our beer garden is massive, cheap prices,
Right.
barbecue food, family entertainment. There's nothing else for families to do. Come to the carnival. Portion of everything we bring in is going to support the Boys and Girls Club, so it's going back into the community.
Yeah, and once again, ticket prices on this are?
$5.
How are you going to beat that?
$5, yeah, and kids 12 and under are free. And we rolled out the first responder thing.
responders, EMTs are
Yep.
free.
Yep,
And
Police
any
are free.
police are free. Firemen, yep, they're free.
That's good.
That's awesome. And there's a water taxi.
A what?
There's a spot for a
City
water
of Buffalo
taxi
has this
pickup.
new water taxi,
Yeah.
and they decided to include a drop-off and pickup at our festival for this thing, so you can come by water even if you don't have a boat or you can't get one of the dock reservations. We wanted to make this accessible for everyone.
Dock reservations are limited, though, right? So,
Yeah,
if
we're
they're-
limited on space, and if the event goes well, we'll put in more docks next year.
Yeah, but if you're looking to get a place to dock your boat this year, you got to get a hold of you guys soon.
Absolutely.
Do you know? Oh, sorry.
Go
Do you
ahead.
know by chance where the water taxi picks you up? Just anywhere?
Oh, the Small Boat Harbor,
Oh.
Erie Basin Marina. They've got a schedule posted all over the place.
Cool.
And yeah,
Really good guys that run
Yeah,
that too.
they're
Yeah.
awesome. The NFTA supports them, so we wanted to support them too. And we gave them a spot on the docks. They're going to be dropping people off for us.
You guys deserve so much credit for this because this is really what the residents of Western New York have been clamoring about for a long time.
Well,
And-
thank you.
Yeah,
and
we-
they, whether people didn't want to have to deal with the NFTA or afraid of the NFTA or whatever the case may be, this is really going to highlight, our biggest asset, I think,
The biggest thing about this, zero taxpayer dollars involved to put this on.
that's
This is privately funded,
fantastic.
supporting local vendors, money going back into the community with charities. Somebody that's in a house all the way across town that doesn't want to come to this event doesn't have to pay for it with their taxes.
Right.
We're doing it, and that's why there's a $5 cover on this one.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's hardly even a cover.
Yeah.
You pay that to park,
I mean, we're boaters. We were looking for something to do on the water. Got fed up that there wasn't enough to do on the water, so we decided we were going to bring more to Buffalo.
Well, and I was at Canal Fest yesterday. I mean, there's a lot. The boaters really enjoy that. I mean, there's a lot of boats on the canal during Canal Fest, and they're all tethered together, and it's like a little boat island, really.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is something. I'm happy that that you guys are on with us, and I'm happy to be involved with this. And I really just think this is going to turn into a massive event. I'm so happy about this. This is really something that Buffalo should be proud of.
Awesome. We hope so.
Yeah,
And it's nice to know that the NFTA is you're able to deal with them because
They've been great.
Yeah.
and they do get.
Absolutely great.
Don't you feel that they get a little bit of a black eye in the area? I mean,
They do, and it's unfortunate because what we've seen personally, it's not true.
yeah.
And they have worked so hard. I mean, everybody from the guys that got the grounds ready for us to the people that help us with the contracts to everything. They've been nothing but fantastic. We ask, they take a look at it, see if they can put it together, and they've been just unbelievably cooperative and fantastic.
Yeah, well, even that's refreshing to hear.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
great.
because that's you're kind of trained in this area to hate the NFTA because for some reason.
Well, I think after this event, people are going to change their thoughts on that.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So July 28th through 31st. Once again, give the phone number out for slip reservation.
Sure. 866-806-3917.
And what do we have for a website?
Facebook.com/onthewaterproductions.
And all the information you need is there. Of course, you can go to Josh's or my Facebook or the xshow.co to get information. We're going to take a small commercial break. Stick around, folks. Heard it on the X.